a light bulb has just gone off in my head. That was just actually insane.
So what it probably shows to me is that you actually got a pull bias.
Yeah, that's just highlighted something totally new to me. Much better though. I mean,
mate, it's night and day, isn't it?
For a while, I'd been struggling with my putting. I feel like I was reading putts really well, but on the course, I wasn't starting the ball where I wanted. So I booked a lesson with Will from Zen Golf to find out if my stroke was the problem. But what we found out was completely different.
So, played at the weekend and just trying to work out, am I starting the ball online? I feel like I'm reading the putts great. The zero break line's massively helping with that. But yeah, struggling on the course with starting it on my line that I want.
The biggest problem which we get as golfers is that, particularly, the everyday golf, we don't have time to practice, and that's fine. But the problem which we do is that when we step on the course, we start second guessing ourselves. So instead of playing golf, we practice golf when we're supposed to be playing it. So we'll line our putt up, we'll be super confident, we'll hit the putt and it'll miss, and we'll go, did I push that? Did I pull it? Did I hit it on the start line? Did I not hit it on the start line? Is my read right? And all these sort of things perpetuate into the next putt. And what ends up happening is you carry putt, and you tie it onto the next tee, you hit a bad drive, and then you're on the green, you're back into that start, and it's a downward spiral. So what we need to do is essentially de-segment whether it's a start line issue or it's a green reading issue. So let's just start off here.
Yep.
So how would you figure out whether you're starting it online or not?
For me, so how I would read putts is obviously walk around, find my zero break line, get my clock phase, get my entry point, and I choose a target, kind of like I'm going to say 16 inches in front of the ball.
Perfect.
And I try and roll the ball over that.
I love it.
Over that. Once I've got my entry point, my line, how I see it, I always work back from the hole to the ball. I never go ball hole, I go hole ball.
So we're going to use your strategy, because I don't want to give you something totally new, but what I want to do is just sort of emphasize, like, how do we know if it's start line, or how do we know if it's like a green reading issue? So I'm going to take the green stage up to 4%, okay? So with here, when we know, like, if we know that, like, the physics behind hitting a putt, like, 90% of the direction, the start direction of putt, comes to face angle at impact. So wherever that face is pointing at impact, whether it's open, closed, or straight on line towards your start line, 90% of that direction is going to happen from where that face is pointing. Okay, so we need to amplify that. So this is something which obviously we can do super quick and easy with a green stage, but if you're on the practice green, this is a great little warm-up drill. Go and find yourself the steepest putt on the green, and I want you to just try and find, first of all, 12 o'clock. So we're straight downhill, so the zero break line, we're sat right on the zero break line, aren't we? Yeah. So we're straight down it, yeah? So if you're slightly to the right or to the left here, it's going to show up massively. I started it online, or I've actually misread it and I've set myself up wrong. But what we're going to do here, ball marker, you can have my special one, Pebble Beach special one.
Beach.
And I want you to just create a line between you and the hole. It gives us a focal point. So what we're going to do now, I want you to do the same putt. I want to approach the same putt again, but the focus is get yourself aligned with this intermediary target, this nested constraint, because you're confident if you roll it over that, that's between you and the hole. So now we're going to see if it misses left or right. We know it's a face issue. Lovely. So you delivered that perfectly over it. Yeah? We're starting to understand, right, are we delivering the face in line? Yes, we are. Yeah? So what we want to do now, take it away. Because we want that realism, don't we?
Yeah. Again, push.
Yeah? So my question was, did you launch it over where you wanted it to launch it over? Or what did you do? You said, again, push. But what did I ask you to reflect against?
Yeah, do you know what? When the ball marker was there, I was super focused on it.
Yeah.
When it's taken away, it's like my brain switches off.
Okay, so let's layer it in again. Put it in again, but this time, when you're set up and you're ready, I'm going to take the ball marker away.
Yeah.
Yeah? And once I take it away, I want you to draw your eyes back from where the ball marker was to the ball. After you've done that, you hit the putt. So that as soon as the eyes come back from the ball marker to the club head, it just initiates the stroke.
Right.
Yeah? So now we're coupling our perception with our action, we're using it as a trigger. That feel good?
Yeah.
You tell me when you're ready. As soon as I take that away, eyes back, release the club.
I feel like I did start it over the line. I was much better focused on that one.
Yeah?
Super focused on where the ball marker was.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Are you super happy with that?
Yeah. Just have another look, just in case. Do you know what? No. That's downhill and I'm misreading that. How am I misreading that? Look, when I've come back here, that is miles off.
Yeah.
No wonder it's going right.
Yeah. So this is like,
Wow.
this is a great test for perception. So what we're starting to see here,
It's like 1.5 inches off.
and for everyone watching,
I mean, by the time it gets to the hole, it's like...
it's massive. And this is what the beauty of using the environment to help not only educate our attention, educate our intention as well. And what we're able to see now is like, is it an aiming bias or is it a stroke bias?
It's not as much as that.
Because when we start putting that little intermediary target in there, we're actually starting to understand. We're starting to understand, like, are you actually reading it left and pushing it right? Or once I've put that in there, we're starting to see that actually you've got a bias where your stroke potentially is always open.
Yeah.
So maybe there's an element where we're seeing the perception that you're reading it a different direction.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And clearly that's something I never do. Getting super low.
Yeah.
I never do that.
Yeah.
But from standing on this step here to going down there,
Yeah.
it was like 1.5 inches. And
Yeah.
obviously, by the time it gets to the hole, 1.5 inches there
a big
is that foot when you...
Yeah. Like golf is hard. Golf is hard.
But it just shows perception.
Yeah.
At this point, I thought we were going to just fix my stroke, but Will had found something I'd never noticed before. The issue wasn't how I was rolling the ball, it was where I thought I was aiming.
Perception is so important,
crazy.
but also, like we said before, is like, you can see why people start second guessing themselves. And you can also see like, right, if we can give ourselves something where we can just say, right, I've committed to my line, I've hit it over the thing which I've perceived I should be hitting it, of my nested target, my little intermediary target, then can you blame yourself?
Yeah.
So we want to build that confidence in yourself and confidence with your stroke. So are you confident with that?
Yes.
Cool, so I'm going to make this super tight. Does that look like it's aiming right, or does it look like it's aiming left?
Yeah.
Or does it look like it's aiming straight at it? And this is now...
It seems good.
Yeah.
But you know when I'm over the ball, I feel like I'm going to pull this at 2 foot left now.
Yeah. So what it probably shows to me is that you actually got a pull bias.
Yeah.
So what your body probably does is it looks right and pulls it left.
Yeah.
It's probably because you're a very right-handed dominant golfer.
I am.
So by emphasising the slope and providing that intermediary target, we've now been able to decouple those two elements of it. So is it perception or is it action? If that makes sense.
But it's not gone right.
Yeah, and this is a great way, just like you said before, just to find your neutral.
Yeah.
So here, let's draw our eyes from the back of the cup all the way back to the hole. When it's back, when your eyes are back at the ball, initiate the stroke.
Yeah.
So keeping that motion of the eyes moving and coupling our eyes to the shot.
Yeah.
Lovely. Now we're creating that that element of we've got now we're back in a neutral position and we can trust ourselves, can't we?
Yeah. Well, and immediately I feel like I've just built up a little process.
Yeah.
So one is obviously once I've done my reading of the green, finding my zero break line. One is getting super low. So and really getting that line that I want. The entry to the hole obviously is 12 o'clock. But straight down. But once I've got the line, then I've got my point. I've got my point. Setting to that point, focusing hard on that point now. So I know that's my point right there. then take the hole in, slow back to the ball.
Yeah, making sure that your eyes go through that point as well.
Yeah.
Because it connects all that trajectory together, doesn't it?
Much better though. I mean,
mate, it's night and day, isn't it? The first like 3 balls were all like,
a foot and a half right.
Yeah. But what we're starting to see here is that you're sort of recalibrating your brain.
Yeah.
Like human bodies, every single day we're different human beings. What you've eaten, how you slept, whether you've had a good day, a bad day, whoever your playing partners are, they can agitate you, they can issue, you know. So having something which gets you back to neutral is going to be so massive for you.
Oh, God.
And just using a straight putt, but a straight putt on a slope amplifies that face angle impact, doesn't it?
Yeah.
So then you're able to decode, is it a stroke issue, is it an aiming issue?
Clearly an aiming one for me.
And it's an aiming one. This is going to give you such more confidence that you can approach every putt with more consistency.
Yeah.
Yeah, because it's giving you a point of reflection.
Yeah.
Yeah, so you're not guessing yourself, so you're not carrying that bad putt into the next one.
I think by the end there, I felt, 1, developed the process, but 2, I was much more focused on the putt than at the start. I was a bit like, look at the hole, look at the point, and hit the ball.
Yeah.
But by the end, I just found my whole being was just more in the putt.
Yeah.
Yeah. Brilliant. Absolutely class, mate.
No, love
Absolutely
it.
class.
Well done, mate.
So I arrived expecting the putting lesson. What I left with was a completely different way of looking at putting. Biggest takeaway for me wasn't the stroke. It was a process that helped me trust what I was going to see and stop second guessing myself. So now the real test is taking this to the golf course. Make sure to subscribe, like, leave a comment. I hope this helps you guys.